Paul Bearer, who was the absolute best in the world, where he'd pull up into the arena and you'd be driving and he'd roll down the window to all the fans in line and go, "Kane can drive, Kane can drive."
Yeah, I was in San Diego. Paul tells me he's sick and could I drive into the arena, and we rented like a Cadillac, a red Cadillac, right? So, that's really inconspicuous. And I've got my ski mask on and I'm driving, and Paul Bearer is over there hunched up against the window like he's sick. And you remember, Jerry, in the sports arena there in San Diego, you'd pull down and then
that
all
ramp.
the people. And again, the business is super hot. I mean, we got 10,000 people probably surrounding the ramp when you drive down. So I'm driving in, I'm trying to hunker down as much as I can, driving a red Cadillac wearing a ski mask. And all of a sudden, Paul Bearer, who had been deathly ill 30 seconds ago, raises up and starts evangelizing to the crowd. He's like, "It's a miracle. Kane can drive. Kane can drive."
Oh,
and
man.
inside, of course, Austin comes up to me. He's like, "Hey, I heard you could drive, kid." I'm like, "Yeah, thanks, Steve."
I could be the grumpiest human being on the planet, and can get mad for days.
Yeah. Another time out in LA, Paul always wanted to eat this Mexican restaurant down in Anaheim. And Paul was such a creature of habit, man. I mean, it literally had to be, the day would be mapped out. We're leaving at this time. We have to be here at this time, and the whole deal. So I land in LA. We meet up. I'm like, "Hey, man, I'm going to borrow the car. I'm going to go to the Gold's Gym at Venice Beach like I always do, work out. Then I'll come back, pick you up, and we'll go to the restaurant," right? So I go work out. I leave. Traffic's terrible. I get back to the hotel, and it's like 10 minutes away from showtime by the time I get back to the hotel. So we didn't get to go to the Mexican restaurant. He didn't talk to me for 3 days, okay? The only reason that we started talking again was because a few days later we had a show in Salt Lake City, and we went to a nice steakhouse afterwards with the Godwins, and I picked up the tab. Of course, then Paul was my best friend again. Yeah, dude, he didn't talk to me for 3 days because he couldn't get his chicken tortilla soup.